Shrek, guys. Hey, thanks for dropping by. Finally, it's here. Neca's Alien Resurrection Deluxe Newborn Action Figure. Okay, I'm not going to linger too long in the packaging, but here it is. It's like an ultimate style packaging that we're all familiar with if you're a NECA collector. This is the front, Alien Resurrection Deluxe Newborn Action Figure. Here's the side. There's the back. Some production images. And side again. So when you open it up, we get, boom, another illustration in our figure. Get out my trusty X-Acto knife to make that incision. All right. Oh, what's this? What's this? Wow, check that out, guys. Take some time to appreciate the illustration. Something I did for you guys for this unboxing. Please like and subscribe. Shrek, that's me. Give it a thumbs up. There you go, folks. All right, directly out of the box, we have the figure, the newborn, and it comes with a stand right here. Here's the stand assembled. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pieces that you put together. It's pretty straightforward, but it's actually quite nice. Articulation is, actually there's a little lever right here in the back that can adjust the height. There's articulation right here, over here, and here. Okay, dropping my ruler down right there at 0. He is about 11.5, shy of 12 inches. Here's a size comparison, or a height comparison, to one of the Lost Predators. To Dallas. Edward Scissorhands. And Pumpkinhead. Okay, I want to get a little bit closer to the details. Can't see his little eyeballs from this angle, but let me see. There's his little eyeballs. Back there, way back there. Now the paint app is a dry brush, trying to capture, I guess, the details of the figure through the sculpt. I guess up close like this, it looks okay, but I think it's meant to be looked at from a distance. See that? And what I really like about it is his jaw, which articulates, but when you close it, it's a little bit off. Just like the movie, it's slightly offset, which gives him more of a disturbing kind of look. I always love the little nose piece. You wonder why they have that in the design, but it's just great. And there's the front. We can see some of that hip articulation. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I really never liked the skin color molding of figures like they've done in the past, like with Rambo and some of the Lost Predators. You know, the first handful of Lost Predators, they used actual painted, they painted the sculpt, but the last handful of waves of the Lost Predators, they just decided to go with this plastic mold and just kind of dry brush it. Not too much a fan. I'm really curious to see how this figure would have looked if it was painted using just the regular mold and then painted over it. But you can see certain areas like this, it's regular mold color and just painted over, especially down on his feet, I think. You know, when it comes to the articulation, there is a lot. First of all, we have this head articulation now. It does hinder the overall sculpt, but I can understand why it's done. And it is quite effective because, I mean, in the movie, his head did sway side to side. And it's nice that we're still, NECA was able to provide that, so we can still achieve those little menacing looks, even though the line's there. So can't blame them. We got shoulders. We have elbows. I'm not going to move them around too much, folks. Wrists, chest, hips, knees, ankles, I guess, and feet. This guy definitely requires this stand. That's why, of course, it's obviously provided. Here's a quick pose. Okay, I think you guys got to be careful when you're trying to articulate and find a good position for the newborn, and you have this plastic to stand on. Remember, it's plastic. It feels kind of brittle, so as you're kind of moving it here and there, I mean, it cannot move its angle. It's only going to stay in one spot. So if you're going to move the figure side by side, be careful that you don't push it too far. It might bust. And not sure how long the strength of the articulated feet are going to be able to hold up this figure. Already mine feel a little bit soft, and when I position the newborn, you can feel them kind of slowly sink in a little bit, as you can see. Mind you, right now I'm just playing around with it. Once I get a good position, I'm probably going to leave it and not play around with it too much anymore. And here's the newborn on one of my shelves. Not sure if this is going to be the place where I keep them, but you know, actually I was one of the people that were quite surprised at how actually tall he was in height compared to the regular NECA figures when NECA first released promotional pictures of the creature. Up until then, I just thought it was, you know, regular size. You know, actually I didn't even think about it really. It was just a newborn. But it's interesting that once NECA released the figure, or once NECA put out the promotional pictures of the figure, you're like, wow, that's a very tall figure, or a very tall creature. It looks excellent. I'm very, very happy that it's finally in my collection. I'm one of the guys who feels that the newborn design is up there with the Predator, with the Alien. It is a fantastic, fantastic, amazing sculpt and design. Conceptually, it's amazing. That's it, guys. Hey, thank you. Please like, subscribe. See you then.